Hello, everyone. Welcome to Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is a fresh run through, and I figured I'd buy it so that you don't have to. And we'll play through it together and see what they've got. So many reviews about this, both good and bad. And we'll see, well, from our own points of view, whether it's good or bad. So let's get started.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf.
I think this
Ancient
is the
elven god
trailer, or
allies,
part of the
or
trailer,
heroic
that
rebel
they
against
sent
tyranny,
out, what was it, earlier this year or
depending
last
on
year?
which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything.
Like a
Their
recap.
magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil.
I
And
really
undo
think
the
they should have
damage
stuck
he
with
caused,
Dreadwolf,
even
and
if
not
that
named it
means
Veilguard.
our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
All right, character customization. Look what they did to the Kunari. Almost looks like a half-breed. Let's go with human. Appearance. You know, I do recall that with the other Dragon Age games, that we only got to do the face, not the whole head. Hmm. Boy, she looks like a freckled mess, doesn't she? Head shape, complexion. Let's get rid of the freckles. I don't like the freckles. Golly, look at all the choices. She 5 o'clock shadow right there. Seriously. That looks good. Um, well, let's see. Good enough. I'm not really just I make them look presentable, and then get on with the story. Oof. Wow, look how detailed this is. This is insane. High cheekbones, low cheekbones, middle of the road cheekbones. Bring the width down. There we go. So you go from anorexic to, okay, I got it. Middle of the road. I don't need an overbite, huh? Middle of the road, middle of the road. Position. Oh, you can hide the hair. There we go. Now we can see what's going on here. Go for the square jaw, or, yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't know, her larynx, the throat, you can actually insane. And the scalp. Why? Chin bump. I think that's what? Giving it the cleft. I think the hair gets in the way. You know, I think in a lot of the pictures and what have you, they made the most ugliest character they can get. Because I was honestly expecting, you know, to have that awkward pointed chin that you're stuck with. So it's interesting that double chin, I think that's underneath, giving her a thick neck. Well, that looks about right. Scalp, what's that about? Flatten top. Oh. How about give her a nice round head? Flattened back. Why would they have something like this? Unless your character is bald, I can understand that. I don't think I'm going to play with that too much. Undergarments. I think that next one has to do with... Yeah, I think I need to blur that out. I need to blur that out. Yeah, body shape. Well, this is interesting. I mean, seriously, I mean, yeah, you can make them like a brute. You can, well, that's certainly representative. Well, I want to make a warrior, so let's give her some muscle. Some muscles. I mean, I don't want her to make her look like, you know, she bench presses 250 pounds a day. So let's go right about there. Body proportions. Make her tall. Oh, that's a little bit too skinny. Look at him. Okay, then. You know, in the other Dragon Ages, you couldn't even work on you couldn't do anything with the chest size. Waist width or anything. She still looks a little rough. She got like lines under her eyes and stuff, but it didn't show it in the actual hip width. Glute size. I think that's and bulge. She doesn't have, girls don't have bulges. I mean, they could have bulges down there, I guess. She looks so tired. She looks like me. Tired. Oh, I think a lot of people are going to have real fun with making them kind of like in a Skyrim character or Oblivion, where they can make them the most horrendous looking creatures you ever saw. I'm not noticing anything different here. No, we'll just leave it there. Vertical distance eyelids. I'm not noticing any different. Look at that hooded. I think her nose looks fine. Let's look at the mouth. I'm not a fan of big Botox mouths and lip fillers. Or stretching half across your face. This is insane. Just how horrific you can make your character. That looks good. Bring her thickness down a bit. Corner mouth position. That's insane. I mean, just look how detailed this is. Ears. I think her ear is fine. Hairstyle and color. Let's go for hairstyle. Well, that doesn't look too bad. Wow. They got a nice selection. Oh, there you go. That looks so hot right there. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, there you go. This is one heck of a selection. That looks like a mullet. Let's see here. You know what? This looks cute. We'll go with this one. And let's go for a nice dark brown. Makeup. I am not usually one for makeup because I think it's kind of ridiculous. When are you going to have time to fix this? All of it's going to get like completely smudged. We're going to take that out. No color intensity. No glitter. I mean, where would you get all this stuff? If the world's going to hell, where the heck would you get all this stuff from? So we're taking off all of our makeup. I kind of don't agree with it. Lip makeup. I'm going to take off the makeup, all of it. It just does not make sense to me. Lip liner. I got to get rid of those bags under her eyes. Poor thing. Blush. Holy mackerel. Take off the blush. More glitter. There's got to be a way to get rid of those lines under her eyes. Go back to eyes, maybe? Oh, I didn't even touch that. Oh, I did. I just didn't do the rest of it. Eye color. Eye quality. Cataracts. Oh, look, she can be real tired now. Let's see what the... Oh, that's kind of cool. For a Grey Warden. Well, when you drink Darkspawn, bud. Because that's what I'm going to make, is a Grey Warden. You know what? I don't think that looks right. Purple. Oh, pink. There we go. That looks nice. Eyebrows and eyelashes. Holy mackerel. This is like so detailed. And then let's make her eyebrows match her hair. I think it was... That looks good. Eyelashes, mascara. Yeah, there's the mascara. I want to get rid of the bags under. I mean, goodness gracious. Let's go back to eye shape. Maybe it's in eye shape. Spacing up, down, tilt, depth. Oh, maybe. No, that doesn't work it. It's gonna drive me crazy. Head shape, complexion, forehead and brow, cheeks and jaw maybe. No. Make her look a little. I just can't help it every time I see that. Okay, it's not there. How do you get rid of those bags under there? The way her eyes are. Maybe go back to eye shape. That's spacing, though. It's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to be looking at it now. Now her eyes are bulging out of her head. Oh, that's going to just drive me bonkers. Let's go back to makeup. Why would you even have a makeup? Why would you have that? Well, I guess we're stuck with it. So you got the tattoos and the scars. Let's take a look at the tattoo designs. I like tattoos. Oh, this is on the face. I don't want any on that. That's a Vaseline. It's the Elven version. Well, these are kind of cool. Oh, I like that one. Let's stick with that one. Let's see here. Oh, you can individualize the color and intensity. Let's go with, that's kind of cool. Red. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. I'll keep that one. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Should I give her scars? Lighting. She still looks tired. It's just... canceling custom... Okay, oh, cancel that. Accept changes. That's what we want to do. Alright, so let's go with the class. And I'm going with warrior. Look at the shadows on her face. I mean... Or should I go rogue? Now, in the other Dragon Ages, I played rogue, or the mage, but that was when you could control your party. I'm not sure if I want to go that direction, though. And this is supposed to be action-packed. Well, let's... Okay, let's see. Specializations can specialize in specific forms of combat. Reaper, become Knight's Blade, steal life and risk death to gain incredible unnatural abilities. Slayer, leap into the fray, wield massive punishing weapons while rushing enemies to deal devastating blows. Be the shield, shrug off damage while summoning righteous fire down on the enemies. Let's see what made Deathcaller, embrace the dark. Drain life from enemies and cast spells that writhe with the essence of death itself. Call the void. Freeze enemies in their tracks, then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Be the storm. Channel potent spells for close quarters combat infused with lightning's wrath. And they have a Kunari. Okay. Alright, let's look at Rogue. Explore Rogue. Duelist. Draw your steel, parry, and dodge past enemies to gain strength with every strike. Saboteur. Set the stage. Deploy explosive and turrets that devastate enemies and pick them off with arrows. Veil Ranger. Hunt the enemy. Snipe enemies from afar using artifacts that charge arrows with dangerous and powerful magic. I don't know. You know what? Let's just go with warrior. And we're gonna do a Grey Warden. Shield against the night. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from a monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to herself. During a large darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with the other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would all be dead. She disobeyed orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing the tunnel to the deep roads. This turned the tide, and the darkspawn were driven off, which saved the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the younger wardens, but others with the connections to noble families resented her independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. Okay. We'll select this faction. You know what? I am more interested in the story, so let's do storyteller. And I don't even know what name that is. Let's see what to name her. Ooh, how about everybody's favorite soul-sucking sword? All right. How do I get out of that? All right, it looks like, controller for some and mouse for the other.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
It almost sounded the same.
I'm glad you're here.
Medium and low.
I'm glad you're here.
All right. You can customize the main event, the main character, and a few events from the previous Dragon Inquisition. This will have some minor effects on the story, but can be skipped if you wish to move on. Let's customize. Past Adventures, the Inquisition. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Savior. These were some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. We went after Corypheus. Okay. 8 years ago, a catastrophic breach in the Fade, realm of magic and dreams, threatened the world. Through circumstance, or some claim fate, a woman rose to lead an organization known as the Inquisition. Traveling many lands, rallying the people to her cause, the Inquisitor closed the breach and stopped the villain behind it. She was advised throughout by an elven mage named Solus. The Inquisitor discovered, however, that Solus was in truth an ancient elven god, Fen'Harel the Dreadwolf. He planned to restore things to their primal state when the Fade and physical reality were one. Solus said he regretted the deaths this would cause, but claimed there was no other way to fix what was, to his eyes, an irredeemably broken world. After that, the Dreadwolf vanished, but the Inquisitor swore to find him. And my Inquisitor was not an elf. We're going to edit our Inquisitor. And nope, she was human. And you mean we gotta go through all this again? All right. You know what? I am just gonna go on with the heavy. I don't need to do this all over again. I'd really like to play, but I know she had short hair. Oh, that's very prim. And I would expect, I mean, what is it, 8 years they said afterwards? Well, she had short. Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't see that one before. She had the short, kind of Dragon Age 2 hair. I don't think they've got anything like that. I don't see that kind of. Oh, there it is. Yep, that's pretty much what she had. The bob cut. And let me go back here. I'd like to give her an older complexion. Thinking, you know, maybe rugged. Youthful. She isn't really youthful. She's just an older. You think going through the Fade and fighting Corypheus that she would definitely look her age and look like she'd been through hell and back, or in this case, the Fade and back. And I'm going to change her skin tone. Rich. But I actually played several characters in Inquisition. So, you know what? This looks just fine. And I'm going to accept the changes because obviously finalize. Evelyn, yeah, I think that's what I left it with. In summary, Inquisitor Trevelyan came from minor nobility in the Free Marches. Willing to plunge into danger, she proved her worth in battle, even before she took command of the ever-growing Inquisition. I think that... no, cancel that. I don't want to go through that again. Okay. Yes, that's good enough. Okay. No, it was the Iron Bull. The Iron Bull. And I did disband in my first playthrough. And I did vow to save Solus from himself in the first playthrough. And wow, that's it. Yep, that's fine. All right. That looks about it, and let's finalize. Okay, cool. Let's get the game going. We could spend eternity on all the customizations that I can do.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin.
Now this character,
The seediest
apparently
bar in
she was
town.
in a Dragon Age book.
and the missing contact.
So I think we're going to see a lot of characters that were from the book.
Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
We're going to go for the tough girl.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable. Not enough gold in the world for this.
Barrack, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
So how does my character know Bianca? Or not Bianca, but yeah, Bianca and
Nev Gallus.
Varric.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command.
And how did we get to be second in
For the
command?
record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
It got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried.
And how do I know Harding?
All right. Break's over.
How about a backstory? Where do I know them from?
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Wow.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
Spare a coin, please.
Here you go.
On
Have a
trust, they
quarter.
bless you.
You know, through a lot of Inquisition, they did a lot of talking about, you know, Tevinter. Dorian was talking about it. And it almost looked like a magical cyberpunk city.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Hey, look, she's got my hairstyle.
Well, I didn't do anything!
I swear I had it first.
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumat Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Solus summoning demons on Earth.
He's grabbed
My
him by
guess
her
is the
head.
veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes out completely,
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Is that supposed to be a pride demon?
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're doing very...
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors.
She's got
quick
more
as you can,
freckles than
okay?
I last remember.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
In a hurry.
We're good, but we need to move.
Agreed. Solus isn't waiting, neither can we.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there.
Now, why would
Where's
she
Ned
have her gear
Gallus?
with her?
Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
All right. Use your light attack up to 4 times in a row to create an attack chain. The last hit is a final attack and deals increased damage.
Demons, here they come.
Light attack. Hold left button to raise your shield and defend against it.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and
Press to
find
drink a
Nev.
health potion. I don't think I need
You two all right? Pat yourselves up if you need
potions
it.
full.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Oh, potions full. Okay. It's a magical neon signs. That is actually very cool. Let's do a little exploring. I want to take a look and see if there's anything of interest. I wonder if it's the same of, you know, gather the what blazes is that? It's like a pregnant frog owl. Unless that's Dumont. Isn't that one of their gods? I remember. It's been a while since I played Inquisition. Been a longer while since I played Origins. And been even longer since I played 2.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Crap. Let's move.
they're the ones who made trouble at the ball.
Venatori cultists!
Reinforcements should be here soon.
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way. intruders!
Attention, fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
They crossed the Grey Waters a few years back. Got a lot of our
Press
people killed.
B1 to quickly
Yep,
dodge an attack.
I was there.
Twice for an extended dodge. Okay. I'm just snooping around looking for gold.
Come on. Guess we're sliding
missed that.
down.
They're allies of Nevgalis! Kill them all!
Right button to select your new driving kick ability. It requires 50 rage to use. Warriors generate rage by striking enemies with weapons attacks.
Very dangerous!
Knocked him straight off the edge.
Venatori, take your revenge!
Just shot me in the back.
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Varric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
What is that in her
Nev,
hand?
It's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time.
Now in the book, it did
Then
say
the
that
sky
she
started
would,
raining
she was
demons.
missing part
So
of
I'm
her
back on
leg.
the job.
And that was supposed to be a
Appreciate it.
dwarven
Rook,
construction.
This is Nevgalis, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found her a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but she tends to think in straight lines.
I think I'm gonna go for the grumpy
We haven't got a
Grey
lot of
Warden.
time. Varric said you had a lead on Solus.
After all,
get
when you
right
don't
to the
have much
point.
time to live, you don't have time for being nice. Or maybe you should. Or at least make a joke out of it.
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins.
I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god.
Oh, Varric is
Well.
looking hard.
Whatever he is, he's
I'm
causing trouble
old.
in my city. Let's go.
Poor Varric's been through a lot of shit.
So, if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Oh, he just spawned there. Okay then.
We can slide down the line.
I'm getting too old for this.
Alright, what that have to do?
That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Currently inaccessible. It's really immersion breaking, isn't it? I don't see anything else here. Ranged attack. Right trigger to use shield toss. Charge your attack by holding right trigger to increase its damage. Won't give you much time to. Oh, missed. Oh my goodness, I'm Captain America. Give me go.
Enchantment on the entrance. I can get it.
What's up here? It's disappeared.
We should head back. Solus is probably inside.
Oh, don't worry, he'll wait for me. Now, with the tear, wouldn't it show the fade and not be see-through like that?
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
You know, they did a really good job on the textures. Really good job. Not sure about the color saturation in some places, but... Oh, look!
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
More demons.
Warriors have... Oh, I don't want to use a two-hat. Hey, I want to get cameras. Captain America! You don't want to switch between weapon sets. I like sword and board. What's up here?
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
Hey, I remember that thing. There happened to be a certain puzzle out in the Dales involving that tree ball thing. That was a pain in the butt.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
Well, let's go see Solus.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
Wow.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Why on earth did they change these guys? Is it because the veil is like... Oh, here, I'll just...
And I thought the demons were bad back in Mirathas.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Look at the trees. Wow, they did such a good job on the environmental art.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Oh, I already did that. Green jars are the healing potions, I've learned.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left light. Might want to hurry.
Working on it. Working on it, lady. As soon as I go in here to grab some gold and another potion, which I'm full.
Almost there.
Almost there. Did you kill it? So I have an idea. How about we not go and screw up the big nasty ritual? It sounds like a grand idea.
Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Think compared to how many we'll get if Solus finishes his ritual.
I did not do that. She just did that on her own. About ping-ponging right there. Uh-oh. The big nasty boss fight ahead, you can tell. Against the right demon.
We have
Captain
to stop this demon
America.
quickly.
Oh, and I missed. Oh, and he dodged.
Watch the lightning!
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. And it
I
probably
knew it was a
sensed
pride demon.
Solus's ego.
I think that was an
Everyone
easy
all
kill
right?
because
Good
we put
enough.
it on easy.
Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
You know, I like
Solus
how
needs
rich
someone
their
to sell him
character
another
is.
option. to help him justify
Yeah,
changing
how
his
he
mind.
values his friendships. Even people he knows trying to talk him out of it. Poor guy. No, let's...
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
I think Varric's character is
More
probably
demons.
the best character out of the whole Dragon Age 2 ending position.
Rook,
He's such a
take care of the
sweetheart.
team for me.
Sadly, he always pays for it too.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Solus disapproves. What are you doing here?
All right. Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus. Gotta talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Okay then.
The Veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen.
Varric just, Varric just did the wrong thing. Solus disapproves.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
I think Varric needs to retire.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
Dire consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's take Nev. Nev will follow you into greater danger. Harding will follow you into greater danger. Let's take Nev.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Nev greatly improves. I really think this is gonna be a bad idea. Bad idea.
This is it!
We have to bring down the scaffolding.
Scaffolding doesn't help.
Why? Why tear down the Veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together!
It's too bad there isn't a choice to
You
actually
came a long
not
way and
disrupt
made
the
a
ritual
valiant
to see what
effort,
happens.
Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Do it. Didn't hit your head, girl. Keep moving. Oh shit! Varric! Oh, you better not have killed him. Oh, he did not mean to do that. He did not mean to do that. I actually feel sorry for Solus in that moment.
Varric! Varric!
Is that the Lyrian? That is a Lyrian blade.
Oh no, no, no! Nev!
There they are. You guys are looking kind of crusty after a couple thousand years imprisoned in the Veil.
Let's go. This way.
Where'd that come from? I don't remember her hitting her head. She fell across a rail. If anything, her ribs are broken. Oh, that was the intro. All right, then.
You have no idea what you have done.
I tried to tell him.
Solus? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic.
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Let's see. All right, so what do you want to talk about?
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
I just said
The
that.
Evanuris, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them.
That's
Thanks
not...
to you, though, I am now trapped. And the blighted Elven Gods walk
Okay,
free.
there was... Wait a minute. Okay, so if I recall, it was the Magisters that went to the Golden City that caused the blight. Corypheus himself said that he looked upon the throne of God and it was empty. They were never blighted. He locked them away and destroyed everything by creating the veil. Did they just... and you let them out.
Thanks
Actually,
to me.
we let them out.
I wasn't the one performing a big ritual to free them.
Free them? My mortal enemies. I was ensuring that they would never escape their prison.
You were tearing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is... quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical,
They were never
sadistic
blighted, though.
gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago. but I am certain you will be fine.
The story that I know is that Solus, and this was in Inquisition, Solus imprisoned them because they were tyrannical and made the elves slaves. They were never blighted because the blight didn't exist until the Magisters went in to the Golden City and turned it black. We're the... So now, okay. We'll be the tough girl.
We stopped you. We'll stop them.
I had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium. My network of mirrors could take me from the lighthouse across the world in moments. Right now, you seem to have neither. Do you intend to knock over a statue during their ritual?
Well, I don't intend to take advice from the elven god of lies.
Quite right. Elganan and Gillenade
You have
are your
confidently
problem to
dismissed
solve.
Solus's
This
wishes.
is your responsibility now.
Why?
See, I told you.
Tear down the veil. Listen.
You have no idea what you have done.
Oh, he's alive.
This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric, you're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
You know, they better not kill Varric off. That poor old man. More. What exactly happened?
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Well, turns out you were right.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Varric, when we stopped the ritual, something else got out. Something even Solus is afraid of.
You've got this, Rook. World's not flooded with demons right now. Because you stopped Solus, not me.
Varric, even so, I need you to...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like that time you ditched your orders for a better strategy during a darkspawn attack. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when
Wait
to
a minute.
quit.
Rook,
Didn't he say the same thing about the
away.
Inquisitor?
I've been searching the place for lyrium potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed.
She looks
The
a little rough.
Dreamworld.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt, in theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Poor
See you
Varric.
later, kid.
All right. Open your journal. Opening the journal. Oh, hold it down. Signs and portents, the story so far. When the team acts to stop the Dreadwolf, ancient evils are leashed upon the world. If you want to read that, go ahead. Pause it. Check in with Harding. Wow, what a really complicated map. Level of detail in that is astounding. Ooh, plate of the Blood Dragon, helm of the Blood Dragon, common appearance, vestments of the Blood Dragon. guess that's the pre-order. No, I didn't pre-order this. When it first came out. When it was available on Steam is when I bought it. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Let's see what we got. Once the Lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solus rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became a center of operations with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanuris. You're safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from the distant parts of the Empire, should you have any further needs, ask for the slow arrow and I will help. Oh. Huh, they just give it to you. Instead of finding the codexes, they just, here you go. These are the old tarot cards. Missives, letter from your companion and others you've aided. No missives. Let's take a look around. Three meetings face to face under the sky. Sounds like a puzzle. This does not look like the Fade.
Whoa.
Unless it's a different part of the Fade, but it doesn't look like the Fade.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people
Doesn't
come
look
when
like
they
the
dream,
Fade.
but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Open up the skills screen and acquire new skills. Hang on, let me back out. So level 20. I wonder if that's max. If that's the max level. Wow. So I wonder if you can only, since I chose Grey Warden, I have to go champion. If I chose Mornwatch, I'd have to go Reaper. Huh. Alright, let's look at this. Tumbling Blades. Use your speed to unleash powerful attack. Let's do that one. Jump attacks. Guarantee critical hits if the character is not, or the combat is knocked down. Perfect defense. Shield toss with a shield attack volleys the shield back at the enemies up to 3 times, dealing damage each time. Well, let's do that one. That one seems like fun. Let's do counter blow. You can do refund points. That's kind of cool. You're not stuck. So... return to sender. Send incoming projectiles back at your attacker with perfect defense. That sounds like fun. Masochism? Generate 4 rage when taking damage? Or, okay. Let's do the take a look around thing. And it really does not look like the Fade at all. Unless it's, you know, different part of the Fade. So I think this is part of that puzzle. Let me see. Look at the chest up there. Come on, you. Oh, what happened? Oh, you read the note first. Enter the library passage. 3 pairings must meet face to face. That one should go that direction.
There must be 2 more.
Fated note. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we changed the future of the elves, draw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling the Illuvians. Solus, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world or the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. Huh. Wonder who that was. Workshop. Which you... Oh. Content marked with a... will eventually expire as you progress. Guess that's a clock. It's kind of funny. I almost expected to meet Randall back here. Enchantment? Oh. So who's over here? Study. Talk to the door.
Wisps. Figures are in the Fade, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do vaguely.
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
We'll see how it goes.
Is that cynicism, caution, or both? We might just get along.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
You know, I noticed with a lot of the responses here, you don't really have anything to go, you know what, get your shit together, or, you know, something crass. It's all like, you know, kind of a nicety or just
Not
blunt.
much isn't going to save the world. This'll get worse before it gets better.
The question is, how?
Cheerful.
That's what I'm here for.
It's almost like you can't be rude anymore. So I'm guessing each party member gets their own little house or something. All right, where's the other statue? I think it was over here somewhere. Dinner for one. Oh, hello, wall. So I wonder if you just start collecting stuff to eventually use it for the workshop, maybe? Notes on a caretaker. This note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroad unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep, imagine the constant catastrophe to one sensitive to such things. Am I too simple? Wants or feelings, needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and discerning. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest needs could differ, or even at odds, it's hard to contemplate. Okay? Caretaker. I wonder if, like Skyhold, we can fix this place up a little bit. Or is it always going to be like this?
That's the second. One more to go.
Okay, the other one was over... Where was it? Crap. I don't remember where it was at. There's 1, 2... Oh, you can actually... Okay. Big jumps, big jumps. On divine imperatives. The helm of the solar is destroyed. Algernon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged sun. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Avenuris are as not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmute them as fire begets fire. For our Wolf Lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. A thought lingers, even as he saved us. What does he impart upon us? Reflections by Shirhan, one who renounced Dernathal. Oh, here we go.
Okay, that did something.
Now, if I recall, somewhere I saw a chest up somewhere. I think it was up there. But I don't think you can get there just yet. Where did I see that chest? Maybe it was just a light source or something. Wonder if we're gonna get our own house or little apartment thingy. Oh, it's lighted up. Lit up. Music room. Memories of a duet. Oh, wrong button. Oh, hang on. Let me go back. Maybe I'll... Crap. Wonder if I can find it. Miscellaneous? What do we got? Oh, there we go. Oh. Where'd this come from? Warden Thorn. If our calculations are correct and none of us have gone astray, this letter should be at the inn where you and Varric are to meet Scout Harding. As with Varric, we've worked with her before. She's a good scout and a good shot. We think you'll like her. Please tell her we say hello. Anyway, to the point, it's probably best you've gone to work with Varric for a while. Our superiors and the wardens can't deny that the village is safe and the darkspawn stopped, but they are still not especially pleased with you, or your methods, or the people you helped with your plan. Who helped with your plan. Iveka and I have been given somewhat remote assignment that no one else wanted, but there are no strangers to that. We've enclosed a list of addresses where you'd most likely reach us for the next few months, should you need. Finally, do not feel you are in exile. We know something of what Varric is after. When the world needs protection from malevolent forces, that's what Great Wardens do. You're in the right place. Be vigilant and stay safe. Your friends Antoine and Iveka. Now, if you're part of a militant order, let me work this out here. If you're part of a militant order and you did the joining, they're not exactly going to say kick you out or go into exile because you did something that they didn't like. More than likely, you'd get assigned somewhere that you don't like to be, and they'd shove you in a corner somewhere. I do not recall the Grey Wardens, going off to do their own thing. Especially within the chapter. Usually they follow what, Grey Wardens are supposed to be doing or following orders. I don't know, this whole thing is just confusing. Can you open this one? No, doesn't look like it. So maybe my character didn't do the joining? Maybe my character's just a probationary recruit? But then she wouldn't be a Grey Warding.
We stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks, we all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
He was in the Fade, he was in my head. He was in the Fade.
Sorry, it was while I was unconscious. Solus appeared in my dream.
Really? I'm glad you're all right.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. even kill them.
He said our connection wasn't strong enough for him to
I
do
don't
that.
recall that.
He could only reach me because I bled at the ritual site when I got banged up.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would, to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Why is she sitting like that? Harding. He's a terrifying god. How about we not quibble over terms?
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual, and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything, but we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillinane, 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. Solus warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the Veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganon and Gillinane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted.
They did not.
That was when he imprisoned them.
They did
so
not.
Instead of one
The
god
blight didn't
running
exist
around,
then.
we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop
They
them.
might be blighted now,
Just like
but they
that.
weren't
We're
then.
down
Because
a
the
man
blight didn't
without that.
exist.
We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev. But the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate and figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I do not recall Scout Harding being like this. Let's investigate. We don't know where we're going.
If Elganon and Gillinane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
All right, that was a weird conversation. I guess we just roll with it. Oh, maybe I should talk with Harding before I go. Hang on. Let's go talk with Harding before we go. Where would Harding be? I'm not really liking this map, this mini map. Let's see. Maybe over here? Conservatory. Up to the door.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
What happened to the confident Scout Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
She can't. Wow.
So, you have plants. Greenery's nice, isn't it?
Green? Most of these are dead. Figures. Maybe I'll clear them out. Give me something to do. I hate sitting around. We shouldn't be sitting around. We were going to go back through the Alluvion, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. All right?
Where's Liliana when you need her? She'd frickin' know everything. I don't know. Seems like the world is going to shit, and all your responses have to be sweet and nice, and the best you can do is straightforward and stern.
Gringo.
The Dread Wolf's Alluvion. Let's look at that one. Most of us had only traveled through the Alluvions at the whims of those who called themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one place to the other, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solus has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Alluvians, they could track us to our lair. Solus improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Alluvion, and not just its bonded partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as normal Alluvion. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow, and I will guide you. Okay, then.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
I can get you a dozen healing potions to fix that problem. Health and force.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's
Yeah,
take a
because
look
they're gonna
around
stick
and see if
around.
we can find...
Now, where did they come up with the veil jumpers?
Shut it down!
Because they would certainly be in the other Dragon Ages if there were a such thing as veil jumpers.
I can't contain it! Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
And where were they before?
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault.
When Corypheus was out there
Since the
running
sky
around,
ripped
where were
open,
they?
The magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Didn't see you volunteering. We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped him.
Not without a cost.
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right, you stopped Solus. So why is Arlethan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillinane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
Let's see what
Anything you
got
can
to
tell
say.
us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanuris, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and...
Seriously?
We'll find Belara.
Here, you hurt so bad you stay with the veil
I
jumpers.
need you to stay with Strife and Earlin, all right?
I'm fine.
You're the best
I'm fine,
detective
but
in
here
the
I am
Rathas.
groaning that I'm in pain.
You can help the veil jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Are they seriously just making up stuff to go on, you know, or maybe they got it from the books? I mean, that's where Nev came from, was from the books. So I'm wondering if they're going off of the books about, you know, in Dragon Age and the world of Thedas, rather than, you know, sticking with lore. Let's throw in a group of veil jumpers.
Is it me, or is there
That
something
are
strange about this fog?
Experts
It all
in
feels a little off.
ancient elven
Like everything
lore and whatnot.
shifted a little bit.
But yeah, where were you with Corypheus? I mean, our expert was Morrigan.
Is that suit of
Hello, you.
armor moving?
Gotcha. Oh, people.
Oh no.
Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Earlin sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call
Exactly.
me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse. unfortunately. The elven gods, Elganan and Gillinane, have escaped Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
That's as mean as I can
Like
get.
I said, end of the world. You can mull it over later.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic.
Did they
thick as fog?
Did they steal the
Only a
idea of a
god or
personality from
gods
Dagna?
Could have done that. There's
She's
something
from,
kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous.
What was
Dangerous
it?
enough
She was
that
like
I
the
was
Rune
gonna
Master?
head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but
I think
But
they
what?
stole that
see
personality.
that shimmer?
But
That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from
seems
the
to be
rest
more
of
of
the
a
real
Fruit Loop.
world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Dagna, not Dagna. Dagna. Let's go with the obvious.
Strife and Eolin said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Oh my
Well then,
goodness.
let's get going.
Yeah, let's get going. All right, so we need to get to the temple. It's back over here. Let's do some exploring in our very linear one way to go.
Someone made camp all the way out here?
We've got camps all over Arlathan. The Veil Jumpers do, I mean. Never really know when or where the magic's gonna start going wild.
Well, they're pretty blatant with, look, here's a resource, gather it. I was looking to see if I can get up there. Oh,
I've
she
been
just like threw
trying to
herself
get
on
to
it.
The artifact at the center of the bubble.
It's a
But
nug.
these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
It's a nug.
We've handled our share of demons. A few
Oh.
dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons.
Needed
They're
some nug
animating those
leather.
suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Let's see if we can get up there.
That's the edge of the bubble. Can't pass through it. We need to shut down the artifact first.
See if she throws herself on it. Ugh. Oh, look at all the... Oh, wait a second. I gotta go see the nugs. She throws herself back up on it. Oh. Since when did nugs burrow? Large truffle. There was an inquisition. I don't remember exactly where it was at, but there was a whole group of nugs, and I started killing them all, and everybody disapproved on me. They're like, "What are you doing that for? You don't have to do that." And then, of course, they were wearing some nice leather made out of nice armor made out of nug leather. Yeah, I got some disapproval from killing all those little nugs. That's kind of cool.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Go from picking flowers to picking mushrooms. I do not recall. Oh, look what I missed. Or did I get that one? I think I might have gotten that one. It's not glowing anymore. But I guess we better check, huh?
Demon!
Oh, hello.
Right where we need to go.
And it's ran past the dude. Companion abilities. Use right button and select a companion. Each companion has their own ability that can be selected from the ability. Right button. Guess that is close to party controllers are gonna get. Quest marker. Oh. Hang on a second, guys. I'm not done exploring. See if we can find a map. Oh, there is a map. Look how generic that looks. And of course, take a few minutes to... Yeah, I'm not done exploring it. Hang on. Oh, she didn't jump on the thing. I mean, we got to get all the mushrooms in the area, right? I really like the foliage. They did a really good job. I mean, it's super detailed. Even if it does fuzz out when you get near it. Yeah, see, I think I walked right by that heartwood. I wonder what we're going to make out of it. All right, then. See, there's some stuff over there. Now, how do you get to it? Rosemary. All right, let's get back to where we're going. I think I got everything. I keep thinking I want to get up here somehow. Nope. Wing. Nope, the Nug's back. I do not recall Nugs burrowing. I remember the hunting those little guys down outside of Haven for like ever to get enough leather for, oh, I think we went this way. For armor. Wonder how long you have to wait until you're able to use the workshop. I mean, it's really giving a lot of resources. But what about, you know, the old...
So what is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Jumper's
I
deft
don't
leathers.
usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
I think I'm missing something. Oh, there we go.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But
Looks
judging
like
by the
Solus.
sentinels, it's probably something important.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
It has the rings of Saturn. Resource hunting, resource hunting. Now, is it me or does everything have a washed out look? Almost. I don't know. Maybe it's my graphics card or something.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slap it
It's
in.
all floating. All right. Well, it's supposed to be a magical item.
And there we go.
Who's floating
Easy.
around behind you is...
That's a great trick.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
So why is it that you need... Why is it that you need to tell them to use it? They should automatically use it. Attack warning. Use dodge to attack. Indicator around your head will flash when there's an incoming melee attack. Dodge or defend to avoid taking damage.
Making the rest of us look bad, Brooke.
What happened to the good old ice rays?
Range incoming!
Oh, more?
Oh, yeah, range.
Well, dead yet? What you guys been doing?
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear
That wasn't
ahead.
magic energy. That was... I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know. Maybe this is like Dragon Age 2.0. Let's reboot and, you know, add stuff that to make
so
it
that ritual, the big
more
one where
appealing
the
or
sky
something?
was ripping apart, you say that was Fen'Harel? I mean, the real Fen'Harel?
That's what I've been told. Though right now, he goes by Solus.
And, sorry, the things that got out, the big scary ones, that was Gilnane and Elgernon?
Are you okay? You sound a little flustered.
You know, just finding out that 3 of my gods are out there trying to end the world. Why wouldn't I be okay?
It's just so washed out. Look at that. Like the mountain behind it makes it look like a painting. I mean, the colors closer are rich, but whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not fall off the thing there. I mean, I like the rock faces. I like how the leaves are this close, but man, when you look at that. It's all washed out, faded. The mountains look like a painting rather than actual, you know, mountains. What am I missing?
Damn, another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Alrighty.
Seeing these kinds of things never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Let's pick up the floating object thing. Whatever happened to putting everything in your endless pockets? Ocularium pedestal. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Constructs! I need that as well. Right about what? About where we are. The armor. And I think I know what the artifact is.
A little late there on the parry there, Chica. I'm like stuck in the middle of them. Unblockable attack. Okay, so that's what that is. Beginning to notice there's nothing in the crates. They're just there to add, I don't know, coolness when you guys fight, when everybody fights
So
and
what kind of
whatnot.
artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
They did such a good job when everything is up close, but I mean, everything, it's just kind of bland. What the blazes is that?
Mythalinast. Darkspawn.
That's not Darkspawn. My character would have known Darkspawn were ahead.
Take it to him.
This is not Darkspawn. What the heck is this?
Darkspawn. Here.
No.
I never would have believed it. Until today.
Okay, wait. How come I didn't know there were Darkspawn here? I would have hey, Darkspawn are ahead. Be careful. I thought it was a Grey Warden. Maybe that... I don't know. Why even have Grey Wardens if a Grey Warden can't tell you that Darkspawn are ahead? Well, that was kind of cool. I didn't have to pick it up and use it and then pick up another one. That was nice. Just climb over here.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get
Oh.
ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic
She
is
just
released.
ran by.
We've got your back.
Why do I have to tell her to use it? She should automatically use this.
Can you take care of that, Balara?
I'm on it.
Wait.
See that? Bad guys.
How come I did not know? I mean, I'm a Darkspawn hunter. I got the blood of Darkspawn in me. I should know. So these are not Darkspawn. These are not Darkspawn.
Better be ready.
Where are they?
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into
These aren't
Arthur's
Darkspawn.
before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
Oh
You
my
saw
God.
those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
Okay, wait. They're... All right, either they are not Darkspawn, or I am not a Grey Warden, or because I haven't gone through the joining. Because, well, my character, that is. I mean, seriously. And then you got to tell me about Darkspawn? I'm a fucking Grey Warden. I know about Darkspawn. With the blazes. Why are you telling me about Darkspawn? I mean, seriously. So I'm a Grey Warden in name only? Is that what we're talking about here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is... I need to break boxes. Oh, look. I found some tingle. I am going to assume these boxes are explosives. They're kind of sus.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
No. It's okay, I got it. All right, next. Oh, he's up there. You stuck? Now, this thing works for pretty good for been sitting around for a while. Well, that was fun. Grimy rag. Valuable item. A grimy rag is a valuable item. Alright then. Can't believe that. I don't know when Darkspawn are coming.
And another resonance amplifier.
I gotta have
Should be the last one.
a
I hope.
dwarf and
Me
an
too.
elf tell a Grey Warden that Darkspawn are around the corner. That looks nasty. What's up, dude? Oh, we know where this is headed. And why do I have to tell her to use it? She just automatically should go up and use it. Oh, I did. You know, I'm pressing B. Dodge and she ain't dodging. There she goes.
Down. We're close. I can feel it.
Did you close this thing? I guess you did. You know, that kind of irks me.
Something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Oh, hello. How would I get up over there? I like that though, with the here, use the potion. You don't have to drink it and then pick it up because you're full. How do I get up over there? Oh, I see. Hole. Go through here, and then there should be, you know, the less than obvious holes standing here. So I can get some flawless crystals and gold. Oh. Oh, I missed something here. Cracked skull. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanerists now wield power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is filled by corruption and death, and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. They were never blighted. I mean, really never blighted.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means
She sounds
the
like she's in the...
inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that.
Okay, let's glitch through the
but
wall.
I plan to find out.
Where are we going? Sorry about that. I have a furry lap hugger going on right now. He seems to think I'm talking to him. Want to say hi? No? Okay.
More constructs ahead.
The inner
That is a
sanctum.
boss.
We're
That is a
getting
boss, I
closer.
think. So I guess let's see. Adrenaline rush and whatever that is. Ouch. More of these not so dark spots.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Skirmishers around common charge. You know, that is kind of interesting that the first weapon you get, or the first armor piece you get, is for a follower. Usually you want to equip your player. And then the followers come around, but... Come here, floaty thing. There was another floating thing go across over that way too, I think. Let's see if we can get rid of this.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
And now these armor things I can understand. They're charged by energy or magic or whatever it is. But the not so dark spawn that are supposed to be dark spawn are not dark spawn. This thing floats around after you. Okay, where are we supposed to... Okay. And I guess we grab the other one over here. Alrighty.
We did it. All that's left is
Oh,
the
that looks
Goddess
tasty.
Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
There's a big crawling pile of writhing stuff and you're worried about... Alright then, priorities. Blacksmith tools, valuable item. Well now.
Okay, here it is. The Goddess Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back?
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated
not
suits of
darkspawn.
armor aren't tricky enough.
I'm sure we can handle it.
It isn't that simple. If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go.
She's a Fruit Loop.
The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
If that is what I think it is, my character would be like, it's coming or something's coming. What are you doing? That poor thing.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Okay, ogre, but not a darkspawn. You tag it there and you tag it there, you guys see. Captain America. Holy crap. Can they do it? Nope, they're on. Captain America. You gotta like spam the B button in order for her to dodge. 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 Oh, that was unblockable. Oops. Oh. Come here, you. Going after her. Dodge, Dippy Bimbo, non-important. Ugh. Oh, now I can use an ultimate ability. Where'd that come from? Did she just drop on her back? What the heck was that?
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today.
It's not a darkspawn.
Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days.
You're a Fruit Loop.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think. Oh.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later.
She is no Dagna.
No, you don't.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirtharan.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirtharan. What do you...
It glitched. Well, so much for that.
Guess it's broken, like the rest of the artifacts.
It isn't just any artifact. That's the Nadas Dirthalan, an archive spirit. And it does work.
Okay.
Or will.
Take a drink every time she says
its
that.
crystal is broken.
Over
I guess
and
maybe the
over.
blight threw its resonance off somehow.
We get it.
But I should be able to fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Ireland will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn.
They're not Darkspawn.
Let me know
They
when
were
you're ready to
Darkspawn. My
head to the
character
Veil
would
Jumper
know that.
camp.
Seriously. Ooh, my level cord. And Balara gets 2 extra skill points. Gotcha. Uncommon bow for Balara. Everything is for Balara. Nope, you don't get no armor. No new sword. Just a shield. Right. Well, thus far, I think the graphics are gorgeous. Thus far, I think Balara is a Fruit Loop. Scout Harding, I don't know what happened to her, but she's got to have PTSD or something from her escapades in the Inquisition, and she doesn't have Liliana to help her out anymore. Poor Varric, he's out of the picture. I'm glad they didn't kill him outright. I think they would have upset a lot of people if they did that. And having grave wounds that you hurt, and ouch in my head, and her face looks like she was beat up, but she can't use a healing potion, and she can't, heal herself. So, yeah, it so far seems to be a Dragon Age reboot 2.0 of a different world. A completely different world. Really, it does. So, I'm going to stop it here. Come around for part 2, and we'll see what other else our not-so-Grey Warden can do. And, take a look at the rest of the story. Hopefully they don't make up other things as they go along. Anyway, until next time,